For three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Warriors making a change here. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
Now here's George. Off target from the wing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Miller, and he gets that one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Yeah, they're... Early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Utah trailing here. George scanning the floor. No good on the three. Wagner outside. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line and then eventually what the Rockets were doing kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. EA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Miller. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Right outside. Wagner, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Miller. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Now Collins. He's scoreless. Outside, Williams. Kicks it to George. To end the drought. Nice D from Wagner.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The open shot, DeRozan. Again, the Warriors score.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George drives in. Pass to Collins. Clarkson, left side. Back to Collins. Now Hernan Gomez. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, do you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Sinks the tray. Sexton's got 11 points.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
Miller can't get it to go. Right side, Sexton. The kick out to Williams. Harrell down low. Solid defense from Bol.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-3 run. Here's Miller. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Sexton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bol.
Sexton looking confident. Tried to find a gap. Made his way in there and got fouled.
And the Warriors making a change here. And he's good on the second. 1:21 left in the first half. There's the drive. James outside. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
So the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. 1:03 left to the second period. Pass to Miller. Here's Whitehead. He drops it from range. Whitehead's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
For 3, Sexton. It's rebounded by Golden State.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor.
There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Here's Utah. Fires for 3. Miller pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Driving in is Whitehead. Sends it home from three-point land. Whitehead's got his third bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Pass to James. Here's Whitehead. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. On offense, here's Utah. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Hunter. And the finish on the break with the slam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Here's James.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
Solid defense from Bold. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Sexton looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Hernan Gomez. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
Hero, no good. Now the Warriors with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Wagner. He has 7. And the Warriors miss again. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Sexton goes in. And he throws it down with one hand.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Right wing. Wagner, left side. Pass to Holiday.
Utah foul.
The Jazz making a switch here. Golden State calls timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Wagner for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
Sexton up top. He's got 14. From downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Back to Wagner. George with a steal. Takes a three. He buries it from three.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Golden State calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And James has got the ball here for the Warriors. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. Here's Whitehead. Misses the three.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to George. And he lays it up and in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
He takes it in. The layup misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Hendricks. And here is Williams. Miller pulls it in. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Gets the three ball to go. Whitehead's got 12 points in the game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the ball out of play, the Jazz will have it. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside. And that one is hammered home.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Utah calls time here.
Utah calls timeout.
Free throw good. Wagner. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. George for three. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 20 points.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in there. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. On the wing, Sexton with 1 on the clock. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Sexton's got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. He said it doesn't look good at all. They are very concerned. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Miller pulls it in. And so it's Golden State with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Contact has really never bothered LeBron. In fact, the defender usually gets the worst end of it.
Williams into the lane.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. And the Jazz call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Jazz making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he can't hit the second. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 15. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Pass to Sexton. The Warriors pull it in. And stolen by Williams. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by James. Here we go, one-on-one. Wagner for 3. Collins with the rebound. And the Jazz with possession here. Trailing by 17. The Jazz again can't hit. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Miller can't get it to go.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to George. The crossover. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
George. 2 shots.
That one's off. sinks the second. And the Warriors with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hero from way outside. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Miller. Pass to James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Utah with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Releases. And too long on the shot.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Number 32, Darren Whitehead. Golden State calls timeout.
Three from the inbound. Whitehead shot is good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Williams misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
There's Wagner off the drive.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's George. The kick out to Williams. They need this. Drives to the hoop. And Williams punches it home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And that's a foul called on Monty. Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
James outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
Pass to Whitehead from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Whitehead's got 9 points here in the second half.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Oh, George with a steal. And Harrell throws it down.
George.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
Pass to Wagner. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-6 run.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Harrell down low. And Harrell with the strong finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Out to the wing. Wagner outside. Pass to Whitehead. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Los estadios, hablamos de la familia y temas de millonarios. Digo, multimillonario. Digo, de billonario. Hace rato sin que me tiene la radio. Hace rato me quité del yo se lo dejé el audio. Uy, querido diario. Y me depositaron a los Grammy, nominaron. Otra vez me criticaron y ninguna me importaron. Ya sigo tranquila en la mía, Don Vito, Don Vena de los Beatles, John Lennon a mis nietos, cuando muera les va a dejar sin terreno. A todas mis doñas y a mi haters un F40 sin los frenos, ¿pa' qué? Pa' que se estrellen, pa' que se... Rojo, blanco, negro, mate, ¿cuál tú quieres? ¿Pa' qué? Pa' que se estrellen, pa' que se... Que paz descansen, yo sigo en el yate, ey. Nunca estamos secos. Primero llego Verstappen, después llego Checo. Si Pablo me viera, dirá que soy un berraco. Ustedes hablando y yo lo mío por Monaco. Nunca estamos secos. Están hablando solo, están hablando con el eco. El signo del dinero, ese es mi nuevo zodiaco. La familia estamos.
J'avais 20 ans, je caressais le temps. et jouais de la vie, comme on joue de l'amour, et je vivais la nuit, sans compter sur mes jours.